everyone. My name is Rafael Lima. I am 20 years old. And today I will talk about automation in repetitive tasks. I am studying production engineering, so this is very related to what I study and what I like to study. And I would like to start with this phrase, which is, automation is not about replacing people, it's about removing low-value repetition. So we shouldn't not be afraid with the automation. We should use to improve our processes and improve our life. So, I have selected the WhatsApp example because it's very common in our daily life. And for example, in a company, or if you have a company which you sell something or sell a service, every day you will receive this kind of questions, these repetitive questions, which can be like, what options do you have, what type of service do you have, what the opening hours, if do you delivery, and every answer in this kind of question is time, and time is money. So if you can automate this kind of processes, why not automate? So for give you a clear idea of what automation is, basically it's like 3 steps. The first one is the trigger, so it's the beginning of the process of the automation, which can be a date, a new entry, a message, like the example of WhatsApp, can be a message. After the trigger phase, we have the rule, which is the logic decision. I will explain better in the next slides. And after the trigger and the rule, we have the action. So it can be an email, and a message, like the example of WhatsApp, or a task. So returning to WhatsApp example, we have available the WhatsApp Business app, which is free and totally easy to apply and create your company there to communicate with people. And WhatsApp Business give the idea and the opportunity to automate some kind of questions. And I put there that 80% of small companies use WhatsApp Business nowadays, and can look like a lot of companies use, but still 20% don't use. So why not use them? So this is an example of what WhatsApp Business can do. And this is an example of a greeting message, automatic greeting message. So when the customer send a message, the WhatsApp Business send an automatic greeting message, and this is important not only for explain something that you want to explain for your customer, but also to give them idea that someone will read what they want to say or ask. And like in this example, the customer asks something, and they receive automatic message that someone will reply them and read what they want to ask. So this is important also for not only to have this approach with our customer, but also to not lose a sale, for example, for delaying a reply. So another example of automation is Power Automate, is another application, and it's very used in medium-sized and large companies. It's a higher level than the WhatsApp, but it's also very easy to apply, and you don't need to know how to program something. It's very easy. So it's basically the same 3 steps of every automation. The first one is the trigger. So the trigger here is the frequency of week. So you can choose like week, monthly, daily, every hour. You can choose, it's up to you. And in this case, like it's every Monday at 10 a.m. So it's very customized. And after the trigger phase, we have the rule. And the rule here is an Excel file, which everyone uses in our daily work. And in this example, after the trigger phase, so like every Monday we will start this process. And in this case, we will read every list row present in the table in the Excel file. And here can look like very difficult to understand, but it's basically the location of this Excel file. It's very simple. And also in the rule phase, we have the condition. So this is the logic decision, which I said before. In this case, I have selected the example of if the row in the column of performance is equal to 10 to 100, this is the rule. This is the logic decision. And if that condition is true, if the performance is equal to 100, we'll start the process. So we'll, in this case, send an email. And you can customize everything. So in this example, you will send an email, and you can select the supplier email in this case, which is also in the Excel file. So it's very customized. In this case, you write the subject or the title of the email that you want to send, and the body of the email. So very simple, can look like very difficult to apply and to set this kind of thing, but it's very easy and low code to do it. So this is the example which I was showing, and how it looks after sending an email like that. So as I said, the title of the subject, and here the month. So I will show it again. So here the month, and the body of the email. So very simple, but imagine if you have like 1,000 customers and you want to do every month an email for them. It's very time consuming, and time again is money, and automate then can help you to be more efficient. So again, the same phrase, automation is not about replacing people, it's about removing low value repetition. And thank you everyone for your time, and this is my LinkedIn. Thank you.